Thank you, Tony. Tonight, we're following up with both the governor and the House Speaker about what is and is not in the proposed Rhode Island budget.
12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now live in studio with what the state's two most powerful politicians are saying. Anita?
Well, Mike and Shannon, the tax cuts Governor Dan McKee pushed for in this budget proposal earlier this year didn't all have a big enough impact. One reason the House Speaker left them on the cutting room floor. Concessions were made to Governor Dan McKee's budget proposal around tax cuts.
There was a great deal of tax relief in this budget.
But that relief does not include a decrease to the sales tax from 7% to 6.85%, a plan to cancel the state's 3% gas tax increase scheduled for July, or a corporate minimum tax cut. A cut to the tangible tax that impacts 75% of small businesses in Rhode Island was included instead.
I mean, that certainly was a trade-off on the sales tax. And I think that they were equally as important.
We wanted to invest in programs that worked. We wanted to look at where we can make the most impact.
Speaker Joe Cicarci granted Attorney General Peter Nerona's request for additional staff for a proposed cold case unit. The governor, who is at odds with the AG, did not include his proposal, saying he was unaware settlements won by the AG's office will pay for a chunk of the 15 new employees.
At this point in time, it's not going to impact the general fund, and if I knew that, if our office knew that I think we would have had a different perspective on it.
Some of McKee's proposals did make it in, including 2 years of tuition for eligible Rhode Island college students. There's also a grant program to help cities and towns fix their roads. Now, there was changes in the bill that would change how often state retirees would get their cost of living adjustments. If passed, it would be spread out the benefits annually rather than every 4 years. The General Treasurer was also asked by the Speaker to review the 2011 pension overhaul. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.